Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
I'm battling incurable bowel cancer, but there is one way I can die happy. The only similarity between King Charles and I during our cancer journeys used to be our wavy hair. But this week I've felt more like the monarch than ever before. There was the worrying news that he had to return to hospital after having treatment. And then I too was called in to my hospital to try and resolve an issue with my treatment. For me, the problem wasn't how my body was coping with chemotherapy and immunotherapy, which I get given every fortnight to battle my incurable bowel cancer. It was simply that the little plastic tube they put in one of my deep veins to get the powerful drugs into my body wasn't working properly. In medical terms, it is called a PICC line. The only way to get it to work was for a nurse to press down on one of the plastic parts outside my arm and pull it a bit. It felt like when you would hit a TV in the olden days to get a better picture. It made it work, but it definitely wasn't an ideal situation. Here at the Daily Express, we are running a cancer care campaign to ensure that all cancer patients get access to mental health support both during and after their treatment. We need your help to get the message through to the government and the NHS about how vital this is. Lend your voice to the campaign by signing our petition, https://petition, Parliament, UK/petitions/713,180. Don't miss. I am an influencer in training. You're not free to be annoyed. I have cancer latest. An X-ray revealed the plastic tube inside my vein had coiled itself into an S shape. So, supposedly, the only solution would be for someone in the vascular access team to pull it out a bit so the S in my vein was a lot less like the S on Superman's chest. For this to happen, I was advised I would need to go to my hospital 3 hours before my chemotherapy was set to start, so the vascular access team could fit me in between booked-in patients. As a regular in the world of NHS hospitals, I've become an expert at waiting, so had no problem with sitting for 3 hours until I would be seen. This was until I received the equivalent of the royal treatment by one of the vascular team, and my issue was resolved within 10 minutes of me arriving at hospital. As a cancer lifer, I'm used to issues with my PICC line, to the extent that the vascular access surgeon calls me trouble and says I could probably put the plastic tube into my vein myself. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. But it was still worrying to be called into hospital for an unscheduled visit. I was wondering what would happen if the simple procedure wasn't a success. Would I have had to delay my chemotherapy if my line had to be taken out and a new one put in? No matter whether a cancer patient is the king or just a lowly Daily Express reporter, also known as me, everyone fighting this awful disease faces mental struggles during treatment as well as physical ones. This is why the Daily Express is running the cancer care campaign. We want all cancer patients to have access to mental health support both during and after their treatment. This should include a patient having a holistic needs assessment after their diagnosis and before treatment begins. Doing this will ensure medical teams are aware of the main issues and concerns for their patients, whether that be losing their hair, not being around for their granddaughter's wedding, or simply not being able to eat spicy food anymore. And asking a patient how they are feeling and how their mental health is should be a key part of each consultation before treatment. This will enable medical teams refer their patients to the most appropriate support. For this to become a reality, the NHS and the Department for Health need to instruct hospital teams to make it happen. And you can help us put pressure on them by signing the campaign petition on the Parliament website. I don't know how long I've got left in this life, but if you help me make this mental health change a reality, then I can die happy.